Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. And this week is, I reckon, the busiest week I have as Petrol because this week is the Goodwood Festival of Speed, but more on that in a moment. Now, if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I normally put 180 seconds in the bottom of your screen. However, this week, just for this week, I'm not going to do that because I've got quite a lot I need to get through and I don't want to be constrained by the time. But I am going to start off with the normal bits of housekeeping. So last week's leader of the pack was Mark C. And I do think that might be Mark's first leader of the pack. So well done, mate. And you were joined in the Magnificent 7 by Francois G, Ben Higginson, Mad Paddy and Tango S, the Rob Jonker, Paul Jeffries and Darren King. So whoever puts the first comment this week, you'll be my leader of the pack next week, and the first 7 comments, you will be in my Magnificent 7. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, that was Stephen Noble, who was lying on a bunk on a rig in the Caspian Sea and just about to go to sleep having watched the Midweek 180. I think that's probably the first time I've had someone watching from the Caspian Sea. But wherever you are right now and whatever you're doing, put it in the comments below and I'll give you a shout out next week. Now then, last week I did ask a question about esports and gaming. I didn't get very many people answer it. And this week, I'm not actually going to ask a question, but what I do want to do is give a couple of quick shout outs. Firstly, Mr. Francois G, who is regularly leader of the pack. I'm sure everybody who tunes in regularly will recognise the name. It was his birthday this week, so happy birthday, Mr. Francois G. And then the other one is my mate's lad, Lewis Doyle, and was due to take his driving test this week. And the night before his driving test, his driving instructor's car, and his driving instructor was someone I went to school with, John Bates, hi John if you're watching, was vandalised. And that meant it couldn't be used in his test, nightmare, because that's the car he'd done all his practice in. So he had to take the test in his mum's C3. And he passed anyway, and I think that is absolutely awesome. So Lewis, well done mate, welcome to the world of driving. Now then, F1 very briefly. Safe to say Max and Red Bull have had a good few, I think 4 races now without Mercedes winning. That's looking good for Red Bull, looking good for the season, I guess. But for me, standout driver of the weekend was Lando Norris. That boy is on fire, and hopefully soon he'll increase from just getting a podium to maybe getting his first race win. New car very briefly this week, although there's going to be quite a lot of new cars because of Festival of Speed, but is the Lotus Emira. You may well have seen all of the kind of big YouTube channels drop their videos on it yesterday, so check those out if you want to have some nice pictures. It looks like a stunning car. I can't wait to see it in the metal this weekend. I'm going to go over to the Lotus stand and have a good look round. Basically 2 engine options, the 3.5 litre supercharged V6 that you've seen in a couple of different Lotus variants. That's going to be 360 horsepower, but the really intriguing one is that on a tie-up with AMG, so it's going to get the 2 litre turbocharged engine from the A45. And that's going to be 400 horsepower, and it's got a target curb weight of just over 1,400 kilos, so that thing is gonna fly. And unusually for a Lotus, the interior looks really nice, and it looks like something you could probably use as a daily, although the boot is only 151 litres. So that's a little bit restricting, but yeah, very, very cool. This morning I dropped a video at 6 o'clock in the morning, if you haven't checked it out already, but basically I got access to the Ineos Grenadier interior shots and video. So I put a brief video out about that. It's a car that's intrigued me for the last year. We've only seen it from the outside, but now we finally know what the inside of it is going to look like. So I'll put a card above now. Head over and have a look at that video for more details on the Ineos Grenadier. Again, that's going to be at Festival of Speed. So what are my Festival of Speed plans? If any of you are going, I thought you might want to know where I might be. So Thursday, I'm actually with BMW in the morning on Thursday because they're launching the new 2 Series Coupe. So I'm with them for the morning. They've got some activities around the 2 Series Coupe, which is very cool. So that should be, certainly the shots I've seen of it so far look really, really cool. But all the fun starts for me on Friday. So in the morning on Friday, I'm actually going up the hill with Mini. So I'll be doing a little bit of filming around that. I'm in a JCW hatch, but I'm also hoping to bag some interviews with a couple of the other drivers that are going up the hill, including Charlie Cooper. Saturday, very busy day Saturday. I'm going up the hill with Ferrari in the morning in an 812 GTS. I'm very, very excited. I've got my first Ferrari Northern Europe press car coming a bit later on in the year. It is the 812 GTS, so I'm doing a double film with that. So that's going to be pretty exciting. And then in the afternoon, the charity I'm working with on my Morocco expedition, they're going to be at the Festival of Speed all 4 days up at the rally stage. So I'm going to go up there, and I've got a very special car I'm going to be doing some filming with on Saturday afternoon up at the rally stage. But the most exciting news, and I still can't believe this is about to happen, is on Sunday at about lunchtime, I have been invited by Alfa Romeo to drive, and this is a car that is launching at the Festival of Speed. I've been asked to drive the Alfa Romeo Giulia GT-AM up the hill on Sunday. So yes, we're leaving the First Glance paddock around about midday. I'll probably be at the car from about 10:30. So if anybody wants to come and say hi, if you're there on Sunday, come over to find the Alfa Romeo GT-AM in the First Glance paddock on Sunday and come and say hello. It's going to be a very, very special thing, and I can't actually quite believe that I'm going to get to drive up the hill in that car because it's sensational. It's a sensational thing. And I'm very busy trying to get all the content out. So there will be a Friday feature this Friday. It's actually going to be an Alfa Romeo. It's a bit of an Alfa theme going on here. I filmed it last week. An Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio wide body that was done by a company called Deranged. I'll put a picture above now. It is a sensational looking car, so make sure you tune in on Friday for that. It's the only one in the world, one of one, and I saw it at an event a couple of weeks ago. If you saw my Members Day with SEC, you will have seen a very brief glimpse of it. It's a sensational car. And then next week, my content plan is a bit fluid at the moment. I'll be putting videos out from my Festival of Speed weekend. I'll certainly be dropping a video on Monday, probably me driving the Alfa up the hill if I can get it edited in time. But I'm not going to do a midweek 180 next Wednesday because I'll have lots of content from Goodwood. So I'm going to skip a week next week for the midweek 180 and then come back the following week. But plenty of content coming your way. You will now see why I didn't put a timer on this, because there's so much to talk about. But if you are around at the Goodwood Festival of Speed on Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday and you see me walking around, please come and say hi. It will be good to see as many of you as possible. If you're there on Sunday, come over to the Alfa at around about sort of 11, 12 o'clock and you will see me going up the hill. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video, which is this Friday, for the Friday feature powered by H&H Classics for the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio wide body by Deranged. Mega car. Anyway, I now need to get this edited, uploaded, get the Alfa Deranged video edited and crack on with a whole bunch of stuff so that I can actually go to Goodwood tomorrow for 4 days. But it's all good fun, right? Anyway, I'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe.